Hey guys, and welcome to Swami Studios. I'm your host, Moonlight Swami, and today I'm bringing you guys the Josh Gibson My Player series. The backdrop is going to be the first two rounds of the playoffs. Facing off against the Phillies, and then we're going to be facing off against the Marlins. I'm going to show you this, and if we win, I will show you the World Series in the next video. Otherwise, I'll just show you the off-season, but that will be later today. Today's topic is Roberto Clemente. A lot of you have been asking for him. I thought this would be the perfect time. Roberto Clemente Walker was born on August 18th, 1934. He was born in Carolina, Puerto Rico, youngest of 7 siblings, and he had to work as a kid delivering milk to his neighbors to help out his family because his dad was in charge of the sugar plants and it just wasn't working well at the time or whatever. In high school, he was recruited to play softball with the Celo Rojo team. Don't really know what that is. Didn't find anything else on it. But he played with the team for 2 years playing shortstop. He was playing in the Puerto Rican Amateur League at only 16 years old. His pro career started when Pedrin Zoria offered him a contract with the Santurce Crabbers, a team in the Puerto Rico Pro League. He was offered a contract by the Dodgers for AAA in 1954 or 1953, and then he moved to Montreal to play for the Montreal Royals, the Dodgers AAA team. Is it just me, or did the Dodgers try to recruit every minority during the 1950s and 40s? Just putting that out there. I think that's pretty cool. I just keep seeing their name everywhere with them. But continuing. Clyde Suckforth, a Pirate scout, saw that Clemente was a bench player in Montreal and suggested they draft him in the 1954 draft. The Pirates did, as the first selection of that year. He made his Major League debut on April 17, 1955, in the first game of a doubleheader against the Brooklyn Dodgers. Would you look at that? He faced a lot of discrimination in the clubhouse, like many non-white athletes at the time. You know, it happens. It happened. And he was involved in a car accident midway through the season. You know, that kind of messed him up. He only batted .255 that season, but he showed off his excellent fielding, a sign of great things to come. During every offseason, Clemente would go back to Puerto Rico to play for the Crabbers. But instead, in the 1958-1959 offseason, he joined the Marine Corps. He spent 6 months in active duty at Parris Island in, I think it's in South Carolina. It's in one of the Carolinas. And it really helped him. He added some strength, he put on 10 pounds of muscle, and he said his back troubles from the car accident were completely gone. In 1960, he hit over 300, and they beat the Yankees in a 7-game World Series, ending with a 95-59 record. Although they did win that World Series, they did not play like a World Series champion. The Pirates were outscored by the Yankees by 28 runs. They scored 27 in the World Series. The Yankees scored 55. And they were out-hit by 31. The Yankees had like 91 hits. The Pirates had 60. So they really got trounced, but they just stuck in the games. The Yankees had a few more errors, and that's how they lost. The series ended on Bill Mazeroski's walk-off home run in Game 7 of the 1960 World Series. And Yankee fans still cringe at hearing Bill Mazeroski, but it is pretty much one of the best home runs in baseball history. 1961, Clemente was selected to the NL All-Star team. 1964, he married Vera Zabala, and they had their first of 3 children in 1965, Roberto Clemente Jr. During the 1960s, Clemente hit 300 every year except 1968, where he batted .291. He was selected to every single All-Star team and won every Gold Glove after 1961. In 1966, he won the NL MVP award. 1971, the Pirates won the pennant and were to face the Baltimore Orioles in the World Series. The Orioles were the defending champions and had won 100 games in each of the past 3 seasons. The Orioles won the first 2 games of the series, but the Pirates came back and won the World Series in 7 games. During that series, Clemente hit .414 and also hit a solo homer in Game 7 to give them a 2-1 win. During that series, Clemente received the World Series MVP award. In 1972, even though injury-plagued, he still hit .312. On September 30th, he had a double off of John Matlack of the Mets for his 3,000th hit at Three River Stadium. They switched from Forbes in, I think, at the end of the 70 season. It was the last at-bat of his career in the regular season. He did play in the NLCS versus the Reds, but he only hit 235. Clemente was very well known for his charity work in the off-season. In 1972, in the off-season, the Nicaraguan capital of Managua was hit with a massive earthquake. Clemente immediately began arranging emergency supplies, and he found out that the first few were not, they didn't go to the right place due to corrupt officials, and he wanted to accompany the fourth one on his own. And, well, that was not a very good idea. Unfortunately for him, the Douglas DC-7, the plane that they used, was known for having mechanical problems and very poor flight staff. Also, it was overloaded by 2 tons. It's never good. It crashed almost immediately after takeoff off the coast of Isla Verde in Puerto Rico. And he died on December 31st, 1972 at the age of 38. He was inducted into the MLB Hall of Fame with a 92.7% vote in 1973. The MLB now has the Roberto Clemente Award, which they give to whomever really does the most charity work and the best charity work in a season. Humanitarian work. He was given the Congressional Gold Medal, First Presidential Citizens Award, and awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2006, he was also awarded the Commissioner's Historical Achievement Award. His number 21 is retired by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Overall, Clemente is a 15-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion, 12-time Gold Glover, tied for most for an outfielder with Willie Mays, a 4-time batting champ, 1966 NL MVP, 1971 World Series MVP, and 1971 Babe Ruth Award winner. He ended his career with a .317 average, 240 home runs, and exactly 3,000 hits. There's actually a really great movie called Tracing 3000 that I saw, and it's about these 2 kids, Mickey and something else, and it's based on a true story. They lived in Pittsburgh and they moved out west, and they were fans of Clemente, and they were like teenagers, and they had a mom who really didn't care much, and they didn't have their dad, and they drove across country to try to get to Pittsburgh to see Clemente's 3,000th hit in person. It's a great movie based on a true story. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Just look it up. It's a really good movie. That's it for Clemente. Now, I'm just going to talk about this. That was actually the next at bat after that home run, and Gibson just ripped that down the line. That thing would have been gone as well, but it wasn't, and I just fly out very deep to left field, just short of the wall, right up on the warning track. I just saw something in Miami. It looked like they had pole dancers in the Marlins Stadium. They were like dancing by the pool, and they were like, it was weird. There was a giant crowd around them, and it was really weird. That might be a reason to go to Miami. But in all seriousness, let's talk about the playoffs. So, we beat the Phillies. We're playing the Marlins now. Gibson is absolutely on fire in these playoffs, even though he hasn't done too well. He didn't do too well early on in either series. He kind of was batting decently. But the stolen bases are definitely there. Down 4-1. Make that 4-2. As I believe Eric Young just got a single. So now we're down 7-2. Heath Bell on the mound. I'm batting .308 in the offseason, 4 home runs, 9 ribbies, .372 average. I'm wearing number 21 in honor of Roberto Clemente. Nah, that's not why. I would be wearing number 20, but, well, it's taken on the Rockies, so after my contract expires, I'm going to look elsewhere. Who knows, maybe I'll find a good team that has the number 20. Otherwise, I'll just keep 21 in honor of Clemente. Going to tag up, and the runner will score, so I could not get the home run. That really would have helped our team out. But I don't think we're going to win this game. Yeah, we lose 7-4. So, I don't know where that puts us, but let's take a look at where we are in the series. 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 stolen bases, 2 ribbies. Good game, but not enough. Let's see. We're up 3-2 against Miami. So let's do it. Come on, and the pitch, and it's a, yeah, that's a single to left field. Come on, Gibson, you got this. Next at bat. That thing is hit deep, very deep, way back at the wall, and he's going to make the jumping catch on the warning track. Next at bat. That thing is absolutely crushed. And it looks like that could be the decisive blow in this series. 5th home run of the offseason for Gibson. Best season in Major League Baseball history. Next at bat, I'm going to fly out. Runner tags over, goes to third. And guys, that's about it. We beat the Marlins in the playoffs. We're going on to face the Texas Rangers in the World Series. I'll have that video coming up later today. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. The Rockies are going to the World Series. Gibson, best season in baseball. Let's see if I can finish it. Well, that's why I'm going to be talking to you guys later. Peace out.